Today we are talking about one of the most common topics in daily life, that is electric circuits. If you ever wonder how electricity flows in your home, how to calculate current and voltage, this is your video. First of all, what is an electric circuit? An electric circuit is basically a closed path through which electric charges can flow. Think of it like a loop. If the loop is complete, current flows. If it is open, like if when you turn the switch to turn and off the light, current stops. Every circuit has three basic parts. That is a voltage source, like a battery that pushes electrons. Second, conductors, usually wires that carry the current, and resistors, components that use up or limit the current. Now we have the Ohm's law, the equation that governs the circuits. The main equation of the Ohm's law is voltage equal current times resistance. Voltage is measured by volts, I that is current as amperes, and resistance is in ohms. This means that the current in a circuit depends on the voltage applied and the resistance of the components. If you increase the voltage, current increases. If the resistance goes up, current goes down. Then we have the types of circuits. We have two types of circuits: the series in circuits, that is current in the same everywhere, but voltage divides, and we have the parallel circuits, that is voltage is the same but current divides. Now we pass with the real life examples. Home electricity is one of the basic examples I can give you to you. Also batteries and gadgets and everyday devices like television, cell phone, computers, all needs electricity, and all are measured with the Ohm's law. So finally we have the Ohm's law example that says a circuit has a 12 volts battery connected to two resistors in series. R1 is equal to 4 ohms and resistance 2 is equal to 8 ohms. What we have to do is to first calculate the total resistance, B, the current in the circuit, and finally we have to see what is the voltage drop across each resistor. Okay, so what we first do to find the total resistance. How? Well, total resistance is equal to R1 resistance 1 2 plus resistance 2. This is equal 4 plus H, and this is equal 12 ohms. Now we have to find the total. Now we have to find the total current. I'm going to put this just to guide. Now we have to find the total current with the Ohm's law, that is current equal voltage over the total resistance. This is equal 12 over 12, and this is equal 1 ampere. As I said, 1 ampere. Okay, now we have to find the voltage across each resistor. How? Well, we put for R1 resistance 1, that is 4 ohms. We have to use the Ohm's law, obviously. R1 equal 1, that is the 1 ampere, times 4 of the resistance ones. This is 4 volts. Okay, so we have that for resistance 1. So we have that in resistance 1 there are 4 volts, for resistance 2, that is what we need to find, is that voltage 2 is equal I times resistance 2. 1 ampere times 8 of the resistance 2, this is equal to 8 volts. Now we have all that the example requires. Resistance 2 is 8 volts. So the voltage drops across R1 in resistance 1, 4 volts, and in resistance 2, 8 volts. So this is how we solve this Ohm's law example. I hope you understand everything. I hope you understand better the theme of electric currents of Ohm's law. So see you in the next video. Thank you for your attention.